Happy day 7 of Vlogmas, everyone. I'm Marlies, and this is Bitnits, where this year for Vlogmas, we are making little Advent stockings. I have a whole bunch right here, so one stocking a day, and then I pick some of my scrap yarn, wrap it up, put it in the stocking for the day. It gets set over there, and then next year, in 2026, I will open each stocking and have sort of a mystery stash yarn surprise, and then probably make something with all of those scrap yarns. Today is Sunday. I'm wearing my Detroit Lions sweatshirt in the spirit of Football Sunday. I get to crochet another stocking today. We had snow overnight. I can hear all of the people out there with their snow blowers and shoveling and all of that fun stuff that we have to do when it snows. I'm sure we'll be out there at some point today. Hopefully the snow will stop and maybe it won't be so bitterly cold that we can actually go out there and not freeze. We'll see. Otherwise, I think we need to decorate the tree since we didn't do that too much yesterday. The tree is up. I started putting some lights on it. We still have all of our ornaments and things to put on, but that usually takes us a while. We kind of do a little bit here and there. We don't do it all at one time. So we'll see how much of that we can get done. I want to work on the scarf that I'm working on, which is this one right here. It's the filet style scarf using some thicker yarn, and this yarn is the Fluffy by Hobie. It says it's a 4-weight, but it's a little bit thicker feeling than just a regular 4-weight yarn. But this works up really fast. I've gotten quite a bit done, and I have not really worked on it too much at all. So I do want to work on that a little bit. Got to work on my stocking first. That is first and foremost. I've already got my yarn picked out. We're going to go very traditional with a red and a green. So these are just very dark, kind of Christmassy colors. Dark red, dark green. I've got my hook ready. I've got my stitch marker. I've got my yarn needle and my scissors. So I'm going to go work this up really quick, and then we can fill the stocking with some random yarn that I find in my stash. I'm going to decorate the tree, work on some projects, and hopefully have a nice kind of relaxing Sunday. And just like that, I am back with a stocking. These do not take very long at all. Now that I've got the pattern in my head, and it's almost routine now, I can just work these up super quick, and here we are. If you're interested in making some of these, I do have a tutorial, and all of that information is down below, so check that out if you're interested in making these quick makes for Advent, or maybe as little gifts for people at parties or whatever. So now that I've got my stocking, I need to get some yarn. For this stocking, I have picked a blue. Got my tissue paper. I'm going to wrap this one up, put it in our stocking. All done. This one can now go over there with the others. We're going to have quite the stash of stockings over there at the end of Vlogmas. Now that I've gotten my stocking done and packaged up and set over there, I can start crocheting on whatever I want. I'm going to work on that scarf. I have a blanket that I'm working on. I'm going to go decorate the tree, probably shovel some snow at some point. We'll just see where the day takes us. We got our tree up last night, but did not get it decorated or anything like that. So that is going to be a project for all day today. It did dry out enough in the garage, so it wasn't wet when we brought it in last night. and we've kept it up overnight. I haven't yet gotten water in the tree stand for it, but I will do that a little bit later. We wanted to make sure that it was nice and straight and we didn't have to move it around anymore before I added water. As you can see, we got even more snow. Our bushes are just covered in snow. We've got snow blowers. At least the street looks fairly clear, so that is something. Sometimes when we get these snows, you can't even see where the street is. But it's definitely a nice day to have a fire, do some crochet, maybe some knit, and enjoy the winter. Managed to get all of the lights on the tree, including the angel that is super old. I don't even know how old that angel is. You can't really tell that it's an angel because its lights don't light up anymore. So we've got the tree. We put the elf on the shelf in the tree for now. And we've got Jack Skellington next to the tree hanging out. And that's about as far as we've gotten with the tree decorating. We've got a bunch of boxes. Need to start putting some ornaments and really finishing this tree off so we can enjoy it longer. I also added in my snowflake continuous chain garland, and this is a super easy, fun project. It's hard to see the way the light is. Let's see if I can go this way and show you. This thing has been in the box, so I didn't straighten out any of these snowflakes. But the premise is you work these snowflakes right from the chain, and so you have no ends to weave in. So you just kind of chain some, work a snowflake, chain some more, work another snowflake, all the way down, and you get a really nice garland. These look especially nice with some lights in the background, or even if you have a light, you can put it right in the center of that snowflake, and it just kind of adds a little bit to it. So now it is time to decorate. Another fun, busy day, a nice Sunday, nice relaxing Sunday. And now this is where I say goodbye. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas and yet another stocking. Bye.